Hello everybody, today we're going to look at the drive and in particular my new SIM2 drive. How it's got me 10 to 30 meters, 15 to 40 yards more on the drive, and what technique I use to trying to get more distance. We're going to play 3 holes. And I'll give you tips in each hole about my technique and what I like about the SIM2. Okay, first tip, you don't want your feet like with irons. I see a lot of my friends with their feet placed in the same distance as an iron shot. You want your feet at least shoulder width, a bit further than shoulder width, and your feet spread, okay, out a little bit to allow you to get that movement through. We'll hit 2 shots and see how it goes. This one's a bit lower. Okay, so we have both balls right in the middle of the fairway, 150 meters, probably 160 meters away from the green. So I'd be very happy with that shot today, wind against me, first shot of the day. I probably only hit them at about 80–70% power. Another tip is not to go 100% for distance, always. Sometimes yes. Hybrid 3. Well, a lot of luck there. I hit the fence and it came back in. 4 iron and try and keep it low. Well, around there, better with a 4. The most important thing is to get it on the green. That's good, that's okay. Okay, I'm going to hit my 52 because it's winter conditions and the club can get stuck into the mud almost. Get to the green, you must get to the green. Roll, roll, roll. Tip number 2, the ball position. The ball position set up should be just inside your left heel, around that area. The line there, the ball should be around that area, or a little bit in front of that. My longest drive here has actually gone like 20 meters past the bunker. I'll show you the bunker in a second. So that was like my best ever drive with this driver, and any drive, without wind obviously. Yeah. Middle and 1 on the end. So we have 2, more or less same distance. I think the one on the left actually hit the tree and came back. That one, well, was going to go a bit further. So neither went past the bunker, but today in winter conditions and wind against us, again, pretty good. I'm quite happy with both. Both would have a shot at the green. The ball always flies a lot less in the winter. So they're good shots. 50 meters from the green for both of those shots. That's good. 73 meters to the flag. It's in the rough, so I'm going to bounce it about 65. Good contact, slightly back in the stand. Oh. That's what you call a flyer. Okay, I've got a tricky shot here because I really got to keep it low. I could hit a sand and try and keep the sand low, but it always goes up. I prefer to hit an 8 and just make sure I get on the green. Chance. The greens are soft. I've got quite a long way, so I'm going to hit a 9, almost an 8, but I think a 9. Not bad. Okay, so 52 degrees. Make sure I don't get trapped in this soft stuff. Let's see if we can make par. 1. 2. It just shows the importance of the chip and the putt. The most important tip, So before I used to have a grip with the thumb on top and the hand just behind like that. That was my grip from before. I'll put a link to the videos down below. My thumb just goes down the right hand side, so I can now see 2, 3 knuckles. And this hand, to help me lean, goes backwards. So I put from under up, and that gives me that perfect lean across there. The other tip is to practice with the ball lower, higher, a bit more forward, a bit more back, which suits you best. And also, because I'm putting it underneath, I get that natural lean back. And the final tip is to have a target right in the sky. So my target from here will be the left of the tree right at the end, and then one in the floor. And the last tip is a loose grip. Bit to the left. Okay, so we have 2 balls right near the tree there, so like 140, 130 meters away from the green, so not too bad to drive. One there 125 and one there 130, more or less. Why do I like this driver so much? The first thing I like is the color. It's absolutely gorgeous, very modern. When I come from Titleist, which is black, so that's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Very modern looking club. The second thing I like is at address, it looks very, very straight. To line it is very easy with that head cover. I don't know if I can do it like that. The whites on there line up very well. The thing that you need to understand though is that what I like about it obviously is I can adjust the loft. But when I adjust the loft, obviously the ball flight will be lower if I put the loft down lower, but it also means the loft, when I put it down lower, opens up the face, so I'm more likely to do a fade with the ball. And if I put the loft up higher, the face is closed, and I'm more likely to do a draw with the club. Okay, so that's something you need to know when you buy a club that you can adjust the loft with, the effect. The other thing is, related to that, is the grip. I used to have, like on these, I got one here, I have on these, on all my other clubs, an alignment grip. Okay, so it just sticks out a little bit there, so I can feel it under my fingers to try and get it straight and align it straight. But with this, obviously, if you change the loft, the grip moves. So you don't get an alignment grip, and you'd have to think, well, if that moves, it doesn't matter so much. No, you can't look at that. Okay, so that is a problem with the grip. The only thing you can do is change the grip every time you move the loft, but yeah, it definitely makes a difference. I never ever thought about that before. I changed this without an alignment grip on it. The final thing, and perhaps the most important thing, which is why I put 30 meters, is this is a lot more forgiving. When I hit it, it definitely goes. My worst shots are definitely better than my worst shots were with my old driver. My middle shots more or less about the same, okay? But my good shots are definitely better as well. So I would say I've gained somewhere between 10 meters to 30 meters, so like 15 yards to 40 yards, depending on the shot. Like the best shots, 30, 40 yards, and the sort of average shot is 10 to 20 yards difference, 10 to 20 meters difference. The driver shaft is the most important of everything to do with the driver. Most modern drivers will get the same distance, I'm sure. The shaft is the most important thing. You know, all the modern drivers, you can try them. It's a question more of what you like and what you don't like about them and how they feel for you. But definitely get fitted.